Okay, interesting ways to help learn a language. So, word games, I think, are quite an interesting, maybe often unseen way to kind of learn a language. If you think about the difference between passive versus active learning, well, active learning is actually, practicing your conversation, while passive learning might be watching TV. A word game kind of fits somewhere in the middle. You're kind of actively typing in information, though you may or may not know what it means. So, for example, even native speakers will be trying new word combinations that they think are words that may or may not be, just because English has a lot of borrowed words in the language, and especially Scrabble might use words of grains or songs in other cultures that surprisingly would work as words in the game. So you can see from this Alphabear, the first version interface, you just kind of try combinations. So here, I might try something that starts with WH, or ends in CH, or who knows, really. But I guess, I would have to, try a word like, maybe it's definitely henna, but sometimes these names are actually words as well, which is quite strange. Yeah, henna. Yeah, henna I kind of know as a word. But, there's no real means to look up the definition of that word. Thankfully, Alphabear has released its second version, which adds a bit more depth to the campaign mode. But there's something else that's quite interesting in this version. So let's just pass all the fluff and get into the gameplay. Luckily we can do that a little bit faster with these new recommended bears. So here, you can see in the interface that you have boosters and stuff, which I'm not really that keen on using, but also you have this text thing, which will show up as a dictionary once we try a word. Yeah, Sri, I don't know, like Sri Lanka, I'm not sure why that's a word. And here it's quite a small word, so I'm not sure if it's worth playing. We'll try some other combinations. Der is not one. This is, we can obviously play rids, which is quite a long one. Rids. Irid. Irid. I think I know what that means. Like a irid crop or something. So yeah, I guess we can add an S to it as well. And you see, for that example, I'm not exactly clear if I do know the definition of that word. So we'll look it up. It's plural in this case, and luckily it will link us to the next definition. Unlike Kindle Dictionary. Oh, it's an abbreviation for iridescent. That's quite interesting. I think Alphabear is sometimes a little bit generous with abbreviations. I'm not sure if Scrabble will do the same, but iridescent I do know the meaning of, but if you don't, it's some type of shininess, different colors. Yeah, and so you see how much more powerful this is than your traditional game. And I think, if you find a word game in the target language that you're trying to learn, you would have a little bit more access to learning that language in kind of a fun, semi-active, semi-passive way, as well as native speakers can expand their vocabulary this way as well. When you finish the level, you can then once again review all the words that you've used in that level. So quite multifaceted access to dictionaries. So really applauding Alphabear 2 for this great innovation. Thanks, guys.